listening to the best podcast from the USA to the UK on greatdayradio.com.
Welcome to Mental Horizons, the podcast where we explore mental health topics to foster understanding and growth. I'm DJ Mikey D, along with DJ Tyler and DJ D. Marie. On this podcast, we're focusing on a crucial yet often under-discussed subject, men's mental health. We'll examine how it measures up in society, the challenges faced, and the steps we can take to create a healthier environment. Stay tuned after a message from our sponsor. Hey party peeps, this is DJ Mikey D. I want to talk to you about an organization and many like them that are trying to rid cancer and support those who are fighting it. As a person diagnosed with cancer throughout my life, and having both parents dying of cancer, I know how your support can make a difference. This podcast supports cancer.org. They are a leading cancer-fighting organization with a vision to end cancer as we know it, for everyone. They are improving the lives of people with cancer and their families as the only organization combating cancer through advocacy, research, and patient support to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to prevent, detect, treat, and survive cancer. Call toll-free 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to get more information and or make a donation. Your donation will lead to better outcomes and longer lives for patients with lung cancer and other cancer diagnoses.
This is DJ Tyler. Thank you for tuning into GreatDayRadio.com. We are your party mix, online radio station, and podcast show. Do you have that special loved one you want to dedicate a song to? Do you want to give a special shout out to that special person or two? Visit GreatDayRadio.com, hit the Let's Talk category, and leave a 60-second message. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our shows and sharing the love.
Welcome to Mental Horizons, the podcast where we explore mental health topics to foster understanding and growth. I'm DJ Mikey D, along with DJ Tyler and DJ D. Marie. On this podcast, we're focusing on a crucial yet often under-discussed subject, men's mental health. We'll examine how it measures up in society, the challenges faced, and the steps we can take to create a healthier environment. Stay tuned after a message from our sponsor.
Thank you for tuning into Great Day Radio. We are your online radio and podcast show. If you are interested in our affordable advertising, please visit greatdayradio.com and click on advertising. Thank you all for your support and looking forward to representing your company or products.
This is DJ Tyler. To start, let's look at the current landscape of men's mental health. Studies show that while men and women experience mental health issues at similar rates, men are significantly less likely to seek help. This discrepancy often stems from cultural norms that discourage men from expressing vulnerability. Society's pressure to conform to a traditional masculine ideal can prevent men from acknowledging or addressing their mental health concerns. Joseph from San Jose, California had this to say.
This is Joseph from San Jose, California. Thank you for letting me add my 2 cents. For years, I thought I had to handle everything on my own. When I finally opened up to a friend, it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. The sad truth is, when it came to my relationship with my now ex-wife, when trying to express myself, it often was a one-way conversation and less about my emotions or feelings.
Interesting take. This is DJ D. Marie. Societal expectations can heavily influence men's perceptions of mental health. The age-old stereotype that men must be stoic and unemotional persists in many communities and can be harmful. Challenging these norms involves redefining masculinity to include strength in seeking help and expressing emotions. Normalizing these conversations in media and everyday life is crucial for breaking down barriers.
Increasing awareness and education is key to fostering an environment where men feel comfortable seeking help. Initiatives in schools, workplaces, and communities that promote mental health education can help dismantle stigma. Awareness campaigns and workshops can empower men to recognize the signs of mental distress in themselves and others, encouraging them to take action sooner.
Thank you for allowing me to talk about men's mental health on this program. In regards to how I dealt with my mental health. Once I attended a workshop about mental health, I realized I wasn't alone. Understanding that many others were facing similar challenges was eye-opening.
Building strong support networks plays a vital role in men's mental health. Encouraging open conversations among friends and family can provide the emotional support necessary to weather difficult times. It's important for men to feel they have a safe space to discuss their feelings without judgment. Additionally, professional resources such as therapy and support groups can offer invaluable guidance.
Practical steps towards improving men's mental health involve promoting overall well-being. Regular physical activity, establishing healthy routines, and practicing mindfulness can be beneficial. It's also important to highlight self-care as an essential part of daily life. By actively prioritizing mental health, men can improve their quality of life and build resilience against stressors.
As we wrap up this segment, men's mental health is a vital issue that deserves more attention and action. By challenging outdated stereotypes, promoting open dialogue, and building supportive communities, we can foster an environment where men feel empowered to seek help and thrive.
Thank you for tuning in to Mental Horizons. We hope today's discussion encourages you or someone you know to take the next step toward better mental health. Remember to subscribe and share your thoughts with us. Until next time, focus on fostering a healthier and more supportive world for everyone. We will continue with another segment discussing men's mental health in relationships. Stay locked in right after these messages.
Hey guys, this is Cheryl Miles from Singapore, and you're listening to DJ Mikey D on Great Day Radio.
Hey party peeps, this is DJ Mikey D. I want to talk to you about an organization and many like them that are trying to rid cancer and support those who are fighting it. As a person diagnosed with cancer throughout my life, and having both parents dying of cancer, I know how your support can make a difference. This podcast supports cancer.org. They are a leading cancer-fighting organization with a vision to end cancer as we know it, for everyone. They are improving the lives of people with cancer and their families as the only organization combating cancer through advocacy, research, and patient support to ensure that everyone has an opportunity to prevent, detect, treat, and survive cancer. Call toll-free 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org to get more information and or make a donation. Your donation will lead to better outcomes and longer lives for patients with lung cancer and other cancer diagnoses.
This is DJ D. Marie, and welcome to another Great Day Radio discussion. For this segment, we continue to discuss men's mental health and how it relates to relationships. Mental health is a crucial aspect of overall well-being, yet men's mental health issues often remain hidden or overlooked. Statistically, men are less likely to seek help for mental health concerns due to societal expectations to appear strong and self-reliant. This leads to men experiencing higher rates of issues such as depression and suicide. It's time to change the narrative and encourage open conversations about mental health. We will open up the dialogue right after these messages from our supporters.
Thank you for tuning into Great Day Radio. We are your online radio and podcast show. If you are interested in our affordable advertising, please visit greatdayradio.com and click on advertising. Thank you all for your support and looking forward to representing your company or products.
This is DJ Tyler. Thank you for staying locked into this show. In my experience, when it comes to relationships, it has been a mental challenge to say the least. For example, the expectation for a man in the house is to handle the burden of the family and oftentimes never get the appraisal as the wife or girlfriend desires. Oftentimes, when I attempted to express my feelings or emotions, it get dismissed. In fact, it is often thrown back in my face as the better half deflects the conversation. This often leads to me shutting down or becoming isolated in my thoughts. Throughout history, masculinity has often been tied to specific stereotypes: stoic, strong, and self-reliant. However, the modern era is seeing a transformation in these ideals. Being a man in a relationship today involves embracing a more holistic identity, one where vulnerability is viewed as strength and emotional presence is highly valued. Men today are redefining what it means to be masculine, stepping away from rigid norms and moving towards more authentic selves. Jonathan from Denver, Colorado says, "When I started to embrace who I am without fitting into a mold, my relationship became more genuine. My partner appreciates the real me, not just a facade." Emotional intelligence is crucial in any relationship, especially for men learning to articulate and manage emotions. By being emotionally intelligent, men can navigate their relationships with empathy and understanding, improving conflict resolution and fostering emotional intimacy. This aspect is becoming a cornerstone for building lasting partnerships. A key component of modern relationships is partnership, characterized by shared goals and mutual support. In today's society, men are more engaged in fostering equality within their relationships. This means supporting their partner's ambitions, jointly making important decisions, and sharing life responsibilities. This collaborative approach ensures both partners feel valued and empowered. Jose Hernandez from Chicago, Illinois says this: "We discuss everything, from our career plans to household chores. It's a partnership where both voices matter, and that makes all the difference."
When I think about my role in my past relationships, I admit that I was not a good listener when it came to my man. As an example, when he came to me to state how he felt, I would often throw something negative from the past to suppress his feelings. I think I did this to avoid the tough conversations. Back then, it was all about my ego. I also think it was how I was raised that men are to be tough and cater to me. Despite progress, men still encounter societal pressures to meet certain expectations, such as providing financially or maintaining a tough persona. However, understanding that success is more than just financial or societal status is vital. True success in a relationship is often found in the depth of mutual support and understanding shared with one's partner.
This is DJ Mikey D. I want to chime in on this conversation. First, DJ D. Marie, thank you for taking accountability on your role. This is an emotion that is rarely displayed when discussing men's mental health in a relationship. I agree. We men are so used to giving up on discussing our emotions when confronting issues in our relationship. In my example, I would often express how I missed our intimacy. I would often get resistance. Just so you women know, us men just don't want to have intercourse. We thrive better in our relationship, even when we get appraisals on what we do, or the touch of a hand, or the close embrace. When we are met with resistance in touch and communications, we shut down and drift. As we wrap up this segment, here's my thoughts. Being a man in a relationship today is about embracing change, growing emotionally, and fostering a meaningful, equal partnership. Relationships can be a powerful avenue for personal transformation and deep connection.
You are welcome, DJ Mikey D. I am just being real about it. Many of my lady friends have failed relationships and are quick to blaming the men in their lives. They hardly ever take personal responsibilities in their role. The lesson learned in my past relationships is to be more empathetic towards my better half. What I learned was I lived this fairy tale. What I realized in living this fairy tale is that I created this expectation for my man that he could never meet. In essence, I set him up for failure. I often expected him to read my mind and know what I needed. The sad truth is, I never once asked what he needed. I never once appraised him for being a great father. I never once appraised him for what he brought to the table. As I mentioned previously, when he was trying to be a problem solver, I would view it as criticism. I never understood that it is men's process to be problem solvers, and I failed at embracing that or letting him guide the family. Lastly, I often spoke about my love language. However, I failed to understand his. I failed to understand his value to the family. Thank you for joining us in today's exploration of modern manhood in relationships. We hope this discussion encourages reflection and inspires you in your relationship journey. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts with us on social media. Until next time, thank you for listening to greatdayradio.com and sharing the love. Be sure you sign up for our newsletter to get the latest podcast show and contest announcements.
You are listening to the People Station on greatdayradio.com.